These are going to be the first thing gone at your next party. They're made with just 4 ingredients and are the perfect appetizer or snack that everyone will love because these little bites are dangerously good. If you've never made sausage balls with cream cheese, buckle up. Hi friends, my name's Christina. I'm with eatingonadime.com. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so glad you guys are here. Today we are making a fun appetizer or snack. It's sausage balls with cream cheese, and the cream cheese adds so much flavor. And my favorite part is it's only 4 ingredients. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then line a baking sheet with parchment paper. This is going to be for super easy cleanup because you guys know how sausage can be. It can get greasy, and this is just going to make sure cleanup is a breeze. First, we're going to start by shredding some cheddar cheese. I always recommend that you shred your own cheese. It just tastes better, it melts better, it has more flavor. We only need about a cup. I'm just going to shred this right here. Now, I like cheddar cheese in this recipe. We are going to mix it in with the cream cheese and it adds a ton of flavor. You can use sharp, mild, whatever you have in your refrigerator. Now, in a large mixing bowl, we are going to add a pound of hot pork sausage. Now, I like hot with this. You are going to mix it with the cream cheese, which really cuts down on the spice level. So if you're intimidated, I say try it. If you're just really scared, you can use regular pork sausage instead. Now we're going to add in, of course, cream cheese. It's in the name. Sausage and cream cheese are 2 ingredients. My hands are just a little sticky from that sausage, so I'm going to use my scissors again. You want the cream cheese to be softened, which means let it sit at room temperature for maybe like 30, 60 more minutes before you make it, just so it's nice and soft and it's easy to combine. Now we're going to mix together these 2 ingredients. You're going to need a sturdy spoon. This is like a silicone spoon that's pretty sturdy. You can use a wooden spoon, a plastic spoon, or if it's just not mixing well together, you can use your hands as well. Just make sure you have clean hands and mix it together and it should work fine. So when I mix it, I kind of push it against the side just to break up that cream cheese and then keep mixing because you want that cheese throughout the sausage mixture. Now we're going to add in 1.5 cups Bisquick baking mix. Did I say it right? I don't know. I always struggle. I love seeing y'all's comments on the way I pronounce things. Sorry, friends. You know what I mean. And then 1 cup of that shredded cheddar cheese that we shredded at the beginning. And you're just, ooh, I want all of that in there. Some of it stuck, guys. I want every bit of cheese in these. Ooh, that's my OCD coming out. All right, then use that same sturdy spoon and we're just gonna mix until these are well distributed as well. So we're gonna do the same thing just with our sturdy spoon, or you can use your hands. Just trying to get that mixture well incorporated. Make sure you're breaking up the cream cheese and the pork as you mix to help get it combined. Now it's time to form them into sausage balls. The mixture is all nice and combined. It's perfect. So I like to use a cookie scoop when doing this. This is a 1-inch cookie scoop. It's the quickest, fastest way to do it. You just scoop it up. I press it against the side and place it right on the baking sheet. Now you want them just far enough apart. They're not going to rise like cookies will. So you just want them far enough that air can get all the way around them so they get nice and browned all the way around. But you don't have to worry about them growing like you do with cookies. So I really try to make mine fit on one baking sheet just so I don't have to dirty up another pan. So you can see they are close, but enough room for all the air to get around them. So now we're going to chill them for 10 minutes before baking them. So I've let these chill in the refrigerator for 10 minutes, and that's just so the cream cheese doesn't just immediately melt. And now we are going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes, but we're going to flip them halfway through the cooking time. So I'm going to go ahead and set this timer for 12 minutes and then I'll flip them. They've been cooking for about 12 minutes. Woo, look at them. So what we're going to do now is just go ahead and flip them over. The one side should be browned and we just want to get that other side browned as well. And they've all been flipped. I'm going to go ahead and cook for about 12 to 13 more minutes until they're nice and cooked through. So we're going to check this at about 13 and see how they're doing. So they've been cooking about 13 more minutes. Let's check them out. Ooh, they sure are beautiful. So I like to use an instant read meat thermometer to make sure that they're cooked all the way through. So you're wanting it to be about 160, 165, just because nobody wants to eat raw sausage. These are all reading done, which is great. The color looks good. If you wanted them a little bit browner, you can always do a couple more minutes, but these are great. I'm going to pull them out and just let them rest a little bit before serving. So I just let these cool at room temperature for like 10 to 15 minutes just so they don't like burn your mouth. And then that's it. They're ready to serve. These literally are always the first to go at any party. If I serve them from appetizer, or today I'm going to give them to my kids for an after school snack, and they're going to be so excited. All right, time for my favorite part, taste testing. Mm, cheesy and delicious. Thank you guys so much for joining me today in my kitchen. Make sure that you save this recipe and this video, especially for the holidays. This is a great appetizer to bring to any get together this holiday season. All right, friends, don't forget, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Speaking of the holidays, we got a bunch of holidays recipes coming up, and I don't want you to miss out. So make sure that you hit that notification button, because we're going to be coming at you with new recipes every single day, and I don't want you to miss out. All right, friends, I am out of here. I got some sausage balls to enjoy. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. And until then, friends, remember, eat at home by eating on a dime. I'll see you next time.